Today we're doing a day in the life of a full-time content creator living in LA. But the realistic side, it is not Instagram pretty. We're gonna be talking about how I make my money, how I get up with ideas, how I create my content, how I spend my time, which is not what you might think. Let's hang out for today let's just say that's fine. Let's just get to it. Let's have a good day. Ooh, look at this. Steady dark. For like 4 or 5 years now, I've been getting up between like 3 or 4 a.m.
Which, that sounds cool and all, but the reality of that is that I'm in bed every night at 8 p.m.
I think maybe I'll do an updated morning routine soon. But got this food on my journal. But something that I do after my journaling, meditation, and like drawing an angel card, or just like writing out ideas that I get throughout my morning routine. That's usually where I get like the most creative ideas for content. I used to work out first thing in the morning, but that's actually why I turned that around, because I just wanted to use my morning mental clarity and creative energy for my most creative work. But something that I do every morning is write a to-do list. It increases the productivity tons of million, and we got a busy day in front of us. First up was shooting this morning routine, create voiceovers for a new YouTube video, prep for some recipe videos that we're about to make today. Oh my gosh, you're gonna want to make them. They're so good. I made them yesterday, but then today I'm shooting them. I have to answer some emails, get back to some brands that I'm working with, create my short and reel and TikTok for the day, deliver some boxes on the post office, and then it's like day to day. So let's get moving. I have been spending a lot more time as per usual than I should have on the reel short that I was gonna create for today, but I got this idea to share like more of a macro calorie breakdown, because that's a question I get pretty much daily, either in comments or DMs. So just to like break down how my resting metabolism is 1,350 calories, and so if I burn 750 a day, then that means I can eat 2,100 calories, which it varies. It depends on how hungry I am, how much I've been moving that week, and just all certain kinds of things. But it's just people, when they see my body, they have this idea of how much someone like me can eat to maintain their physique, when really science shows, as well as my eating habits, but that's just not the case. I made myself a little yogurt, but it's done now. I forgot to show you. I'm the kind of person that will help you with self-development tools and fitness tricks, but when it comes to like makeup, skincare, hair, I'm not your go-to. I sleep with my makeup on. I have pretty much zero skincare routine. So I'm just gonna get ready, and then we're gonna make some protein cakes, because that is something that I can do. Oh my god, a friend sent me a new lipstick, and I feel like it is not my look. Shiny is not it. I listen to podcasts and audiobooks always when I put on makeup. When I'm doing anything where it doesn't require my brain to think, that is what I'm doing. And something else I'm doing today is curling my hair, and that is a very rare occasion. One of the ways that I make money as a content creator is through making recipe videos. So with this protein powder brand specifically, I've shot with them, and after the shoot with them,
I received some of their protein powders and absolutely loved them, and so they asked
if I wanted to do like 2 recipe videos every month, and that is something that I do. Other ways that I make money is through sponsorships. If I share a brand that I like in one of my videos.
And the most important thing whenever I work with a brand is that I absolutely love it myself. So I very often say no if I feel that a brand that's reached out to me does not align.
Or I sell my ebooks online. I just completed and finished the October challenge. And then obviously Google AdSense, which is whenever someone plays a YouTube video like this one, then there's like ads over it, and I make money from that, like a tiny bit. So like, you should skip the ad, don't watch it. I've been making these recipes for like 3 years at this point, and become a master of knowing what ingredients I can switch out with to make them higher protein, lower calories. So like, I'll always use Greek yogurt and egg white, protein powder, and things like that to put in the recipes. And then I put it into my fitness pal. I have the 2 recipes that I'm going to be shooting. So we're going to flip the camera over and get cooking. First recipe is in the air fryer, and now I'm making the second one, which is a simple one. It's funny because it used to feel like such a big thing to have to make a recipe video or film any type of content, really. It felt like so overwhelming in my mind, but I feel like the more I do it, the more I'm able to do. Moving on. That really were some of the easiest recipes I've made, and I'm already done eating them. That's the challenge with having to make these recipes, is that I end up eating so much of it. I'm now uploading it to my computer. I'm gonna edit one of them, record the voiceover, and then head to the gym and clean that, because 2 things. 1, now it's almost 1, so that means 4 to 5 morning routine, 5 to now 8 hours of work before I hit the gym, which is very typical for me. That's the benefits of getting up early. It's like you get so much done early in the day, and then I'm pretty much useless for the rest of the day when it comes to like productivity work. It's more working out, having fun, shooting content at the gym. When I come home, maybe a little bit more work, but the most important stuff has been done. And secondly, I often don't feel like turning on the camera and shooting. But then once I've like forced myself into doing it, I have so much fun with it. It's kind of like when you have to work out or start a new project or get that little task done. Just like get into it, try for 1 minute. So whatever you've been procrastinating, this is your sign. That sauce that I had on my journal this morning, I found out what happened. It's all over my bag. That's not gross at all. It's a great sauce though. It's from Trader Joe's and I highly recommend. I talked about this before, but I felt really lonely throughout a lot of the journey of becoming a content creator because as you can see from this morning, a lot of the shooting and the editing and the everything is done by myself. Because I love being alone, I didn't even notice at the time that I was lonely. But then since I started at this gym, the Sioux Culture that I go to now, which is an 18 to 20 minute drive away, but so worth it. Since I started going to that gym, I feel like I have like this little bit of a social life. So joining a gym like this, where there's a lot of other people who do the exact same thing as me, has actually been very life-changing to me because I get this little dose of energy and social life every day when I go there. It's very nice and worth the trough. And I use this little drive on the way there to set myself up, like go from work computer mode into beast mode. Not beast mode, but like hype myself up with music and energize myself so that I'm ready for my workout. I'm a little bit nervy because today's day 2.
A 30-day video series that I'm doing with the purpose of sharing my habits, realizations, and just fun daily hacks that bring me so much joy and motivation and excitement on the daily in the hopes that it'll do the same for you. So I'm hoping you want to join me and hang out every day for the next 30 days.
And the funny thing is, it's like something that I've told myself that I don't think I'm able to do because it's a lot of work. A lot of work goes into every single video that I create, like way more than anyone would ever think. But I was like, if I don't do this, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm going to just try my absolute best and see how it goes. And it's gonna be imperfect. But you know what? Imperfect is better than nothing.
Every day I post a little story where I try to motivate someone to move their body or reflect on something life related. I also tend to get stuck in this hip thrust machine.
Go. All the way up.
I always get stuck in like those.
Every day during this 30-day challenge, I'm giving away one of my programs for free. All you have to do is subscribe, like the video, and comment your Instagram and whatever else you want below.
I forgot my hair tie. Oh, it's a real issue. Oh my god, this is so high.
Looking like your butt this whole time.
I have the microphone on. Be careful what you say. Whoa.
Get a little lower too. Come on.
Oh yeah. I wasn't going low enough, damn it.
Nothing wrong with that.
My quads are the ones that I can't. Oh.
But that's the whole point. This is a quad workout. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Continuous reps. Nothing wrong with that. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Easy. Easy.
That's it. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Wait. One more. You got it. You got it. Let's go. Nice. I get my video ideas at the most random times. Like I'll be at the gym or I'll like be on a walk. I'll be doing something else and then I get the idea. And then what's really important is to just write it down right away on my notes app on my phone so that I have all the ideas here. Because if I don't write it down, I'll completely forget about it. Like if it's a podcast episode, I'll be like, wait, what was the thought I wanted to talk about? And if there's like something that inspired me to talk about it, then I'll like make sure to put the link in the notes just so that whenever it's time for me to record something, I already have all these ideas written down and it just makes it so much easier. 5 more. Oh, so we're doing the same weight? I know you did superset.
Look down, look at your hips, jump off. Don't allow them to. That's more like it, yes.
Wow, okay. Oh my god.
You know what we have to do now? Nobody wants to do these reps. You'll do them though. I said you'll do them though. Come on, fight for it. Explode out and control the negative. Give me 3 more good ones. That's you, good. Fully explode, control the negative. That's it. Control the negative, fully explode, last one. Really hard. That's it, nice. Good.
Oh yeah. Get it. So I got into this little habit on going on the Stairmaster, and while I'm on the Stairmaster, I think about what content am I gonna shoot in the gym right now. Sometimes I'll set a time, like yesterday I did an hour on here, but today I'm literally just gonna do like 5 minutes if 5 minutes is what it's gonna take for me to come up with whatever I'm gonna shoot. And I often don't feel like it afterwards, but again, it's like making it happen, doing it, because then tomorrow morning when I think about what am I gonna post today, I already have filmed a few things from in here. Actually, the last 10 days did this thing where every single day I had to shoot 3 short form videos, and not every one of them were good enough for me to actually post. Now I'm taking a little break on it because I'm gonna focus more on these long form videos. The cool thing about this gym is that everyone in there is shooting, so it's like I don't feel weird about shooting in there. I very often go on a little hike. Not walk, I mean sometimes hike too after my workout, but today I have some work more that I gotta go home and do, so I'm just gonna drive to the Amazon store, get a little snack. I need a little snack on the way home. I just want to quickly say that it makes sense that when people see my content, they're like, you live in the gym. But the reality is, if I was like fully focused, I could work out 1 hour a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and I would get all the workout in that I do normally. I just stay at the gym to shoot content, and then I also take way too long rests in between sets so that I can chat with people and just like chill a little bit. I enjoy it so much just because of the social environment that's in there as well. But it's a false representation of how much time I actually spend working out. Totally false. And that's why I'm making this video, because what we see on social media is like 5 to 10% of the whole picture. I drive around in a little Fiat that fits in every parking spot LA has got. A big reason why I decided to shoot this video, even though it's like longer and more detailed than when I normally make videos and less entertaining maybe, is because back when I was getting interested in what this life looked like and other people who were content creators online, like what it actually was, and like thinking about maybe possibly at one point being brave enough to start sharing online, I was so interested in seeing what other people were doing and how they lived their life and their mindset, just their daily habits, so that I could almost immerse myself in their life and then little by little take steps towards doing that. And I obviously don't know why you're watching this, if there's even anyone here still, but potentially someone out there could get a little bit better of an idea of what it would look like if that was something they would want for themselves. The most recent book that I read that I highly recommend is The Diary of a CEO. I also listen to his podcast. He just released a book. Phenomenal. Highly recommend. Always want to be learning. I'm a self-development nerd. I almost called my podcast that actually when I first was playing around with names. It was like self-development nerd. It wasn't as good as Challenge Your Norm, I feel like. Or at least Challenge Your Norm for me was more representative of what I wanted it to be. And actually something that I spoke about on my podcast recently was how speaking to the camera was not natural to me in the beginning. It was so hard. I was like trying to read off of scripts that I had written, and I was trying to sound so formal because I had created this idea in my head that I had to sound a certain way. Like the biggest gift I feel like we can give is being ourselves when it comes to content creation, because everyone can be robots and speak knowledge, but nobody can be who you are. It's scary to be yourself because if you get negative comments, which I've gotten a lot of recently, but what I did back in the day when I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit, because if I want to be a motivational speaker, I know I need my reps in. I need to freaking practice. So every single day, regardless of how terrifying it was, because I was terrified of being judged, I promised myself every single day this year I'm going to create a little story where I share something that had brought me value, and then I would like just say that in front of the camera. And in the beginning I would like repeat myself 30 times, redo the story again and again and again. Little by little, I saw myself progress and get better. And that's what I've been doing since then, is just practice. And hopefully I ramble less, I make a little bit more sense. I still sometimes don't, but again, that's a part of my personality. I'm a little bit of a weirdo sometimes. Carrots are life. In the beginning, I got very, very affected by negative comments. And whenever some negative comment affects me, which happens very rarely now, but it still can happen. And if it does, I have to ask myself, what within what they said do I still need to learn to accept and love about myself? And that really helps. And also, if you're fearful of what other people think of you, ask yourself, what would you rather? Hold yourself back for the rest of your life because you're afraid of what your old high school friend would say if they saw you post something? Or would you rather put yourself out there and create a freaking life that you love, the life that you deep down want to live? Are you gonna not do that because of that high school friend? No, right? I don't think so. We ain't holding back over here. I've really had to ask myself this question so many times, and we both know the answer. We both know it. Oh my goodness, she has been rambling. It's because there's like traffic, so she goes wild when there's traffic apparently. I'll stop talking now though. I'll see you at home. So this is Allie's vision board. Mine should be here. It fell off and knocked over all of these. It had done it previously as well. This beautiful piece of Yogi broke. I've had her since I was 13 or something. Wow, actually that works. But we gotta hang up this thing. This vision board is how we make those dreams come true. And we want those dreams to come true. I very much typically shoot when I'm doing fun things, but majority of the time, this is like day of the life, and I'm about to make some dinner. Oh, actually, I want to show you. I've been eating a lot of sauerkraut. My gut's been feeling pretty good. Oh, I kind of like it. The rest of my night dinner, while I answer some emails that I forgot to get back to today, a little more editing. I forgot I had a little piece of cake left from earlier. When Ali comes home, maybe we're gonna chit chat for a little bit, and then I like an hour or so to wind down at the end of the night. When I'm very good, I read. When I just want to enjoy myself, I just watch something mind-numbing. It's very nice for me to just shut my brain off. I'm listening to Rachel Hollis, and I just made myself a little dessert. It's literally yogurt, monk fruit, and cinnamon. And we're gonna put it in the freezer, because then when I'm done eating dinner, done with all my work tasks for the day, that is what I'm gonna be having for dessert. And that is something I'm excited for. I'm excited and I'm nervous for this month vlog challenge. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again tomorrow.